Catching up with Mississippi State's wide receiver and Brenen Thompson. And Brenen, appreciate you joining us.
Of course, thank you.
What's it like coming to SEC Media Days? I mean, being here, going through a lot of interviews, talking to a lot of people, and kind of a whirlwind. What's it like to be able to represent Mississippi State like that?
It's a blessing for sure. I feel like it's always a goal for every athlete that's playing college football. Like I said, I'm just blessed and happy to be representing such a great team.
So obviously coming off of a little bit of a disappointing season last year, what are some things that you guys are hoping to accomplish in this upcoming season and some things maybe you have seen during the offseason, during spring practice? How did all that go and what are some things you're looking forward to this
I
season?
feel like definitely a team after going 2-10, it definitely has a little more edge to them. Definitely has a reason to go prove some things. And
Hmm.
so I feel like even at the start of January, I feel like it's just been a iron sharpening iron. Just in the whole time, it's been a great this environment to be in, with all the guys being such high energy, ready to go attack the season, being that they come from that last season.
Yeah.
And so it's been great. It's been competitive. It's been awesome. And then of course just let me preaching effort, physicality, and execution each day. It's just something we gotta go do and go get.
Talk about your quarterback a little bit and Blake Shape and what he brings, because I think he may be one of the more underrated guys in this SEC.
No doubt. I think he brings the whole package. I think he has what it takes to go win as many games as it needs or as what it takes. And I got full confidence in him. I know our entire team has full confidence in him to go get the job done. But not only on the field, but off the field, he's a great human being. He's a great leader, a great role model, someone to look up to. Has always helped me with whatever I may need. And I want to make sure he knows that I'm there for him as well with whatever it may be. And so it's been great learning from him and playing beside him.
Is there any players that you'd like to kind of give a shout out to that maybe's had a really good offseason that's kind of under the radar a little bit and you're expecting big things from them this season?
Jordan Mosley. I feel like he has been a guy to push me in the offseason. I'm obviously trying to make first every single run, lift
Hmm.
the heaviest weight I can, the fastest weight I can, and so I feel like he's been right there beside me and he's been pushing. Probably more than anyone in the whole team, and so I'm excited to see what he does this year.
Talk about the mentality of this team a little bit, and we talked about the struggles a little bit last year, but what is the mentality makeup of this team as you put a bow on that season, go through the offseason, now into 2025?
Like I said, I think it's just going 1-0 each week. I think it's going from a 2-10 season, you got a little bit different edge to you. Every game is almost a get back game, and so I feel like just playing with that edge and playing with these guys, it's going to be exciting.
Looking at like the scores from last year, and you guys did a really good job and put up a good bit of points. Seemed like defense maybe struggled just a little bit. As a player, does that ever get a little bit frustrating? You feel like you're doing your part as an offense for the most part, and maybe defense is lacking a little bit, or is it just you guys are one team and everybody's got to do their job together?
No doubt, we're definitely one team. You can't win a game without the offense, can't win a game without the defense or special teams, and so I feel like every single buddy that steps on that field has to win their rep and has to do their job. And so it's like I said, it's going to take more than scoring 50 if the other team scores 55. And
Yep.
so we got to really, play as a team, play as a whole, play as a unit, and I'm excited to go do that this year.
Talk about this Mississippi State defense because I know that's been a big emphasis this offseason of elevating that unit. You get to go up against them every day in practice. What is that Mississippi State defense going to be in 2025?
Going to be elite. They're going to be the best they can. I know that they're going to work as hard as they can to get the results that they want. And so yeah, going against them every day it sharpens my skills. And so I'm just excited to go see them play on Saturdays.
2025, what are the goals that's been kind of set forth for this team from the players, from everybody in that building? What does 2025 look like for Mississippi State?
Going 1-0 in each week, focusing on what we can focus on, controlling what we can control, being where our feet are, playing with a relentless mindset, and attacking every single rep we can.
You come into Mississippi State under Jeff Lebby. What is it about him that makes him the person that you wanted to play your college football for?
I think he's obviously has a great offensive mind. I love the system, but he's an amazing human. He's an amazing coach. He's an amazing role model. He's an amazing leader. And so I'm blessed to finish the thing out the right way.
We hear it a lot from Bart Heitch, who's on our show, Mike Grace, who's on this show, who are Mississippi State alum, that Starkville is a special place and somewhere that's not everywhere across the SEC, especially. What is it that makes Starkville so special?
I think the community. I think the community is everything in Starkville. With being a small town, small college town at that, I feel like Mississippi State is everything to them. And I feel like there's multiple people, multiple fans. We have the best fan base in the country. 'Cause I feel like there's that same person, that same person that's going to go to the basketball games will go to the baseball games. Well, the same person that's going to go to the basketball and baseball games is going to go to the football games. And so I feel like the support we got from the community and everyone around us is great.
Brennan, appreciate the time. Have
Thank you
fun
so
today, and
much.
looking forward to 25.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Once
you.
again, Brenen Thompson, wide receiver for Mississippi State.